Good morning, Judy Matejcek here, straight from Leander, Texas. Welcome to this Facebook Live. I haven't seen you in a long time. I've been up in the mountains, and I'm just getting back here. I'd love to invite you to today's topic. Hi, Jane Simpson. Miss Energy. I love it. I love it. Wow. Jane Simpson, where are you calling in from? Where are you watching from? Oh, Cynthia, you joined too. Cynthia, you need to meet Jane. We're talking about creating energy. So I know Cynthia probably just got back from a run, right? Like. Knowing her, she's creating her own energy. Wow, Denise Fuller. Wow, from up in Dallas. Tell me, there's so many people just joining us today. We're going to get into a topic in a minute, but right now, could you post in the comments where you are listening or viewing this from? Want to start to create some energy here amongst you before we go into this topic this morning about creating energy. Wow, Forrest Bishop, Pennsylvania is in the house. Jane, I think, is in Illinois. Is that right? Got Illinois, Leander, Dallas, Pennsylvania. All right, there we go. I love it. Wow. Oh my gosh, Cynthia, she's calling in from her exercise room, jumping on her trampoline. How many of you out there have trampolines to jump on this early in the morning or whenever? Cynthia's on it. Okay, you might want to think about that. I jump around to like turning on the music. We'll talk a little bit more about that energy. Okay, well, first of all, before we get started on today's topic, hot topic, let me explain something here. If you would know anyone else out there who could get that you would like to, share any of this information with, I'm inviting you to hit share at any time after this is great, to share all this information. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this. I want to talk a little bit about, there's a love there. Love. I want to talk a bit about why this topic about energy is so emotionally important to me. Because, you see, being a part of my past, let's just say that, as a teacher, this time of year, I totally claim this, I would tend to get my energy getting low, knowing I have to go back to my classroom, blah, 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 blah. Any of you out there, oh, I love it. Hi, Judy, I dare not touch a thing or I could get kicked off. I love it. It's all good. Okay, so where was I? My emotional energy was plummeting, this time of year for years and years, because it was like, okay, I'm going to have to give up my summers. Okay, well, I get to go back into all the whatever it is, that energy that I was creating in my mind about my future. And it got me back into eating my donuts. It got me back into drinking my sodas and everything because it was in my mind. And so there was this this whole thing of projecting how I'm going to feel at a certain date. I look at my calendar and know that, end of August, I'm going to feel drained. I'm going to feel this way. And I realize, now that I'm no longer in that situation, that it was myself that was creating drained energy, or I was having a bad day. Anybody claim I'm having a bad day? Well, stay away from me. It's what we're claiming in this energy. So, what I want to take some time out today about how you can actually change your energy so that you can maintain an energy level no matter what time of day or what season of the day. I love those likes. Like. Okay? And are you on me? Are you with me? Okay? Awesome. Okay, so here's what I wanted to talk about in this little time and on this life. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Okay, so today we're talking about creating energy. Creating energy. And oh my gosh, there's David from Colorado. Hey, David. So my mentor, teacher, coach, Mary Morrissey, I'll tell you, she has this, if you look, she has like this incredible energy from 8 o'clock in the morning. It's the same energy level to 8 o'clock at night. And she is often asked, how do you have so much energy, no matter what time of day in it? And she looks at me. Oh, I love it. There you go. Jane Simpson, I'm creating a high vibe breakfast and then a workout. I wish for a rebounder or tramp. Oh, Kathleen Kinney. Hi, energy. We've got people from all over. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, so people often ask Mary, and now they ask me, how do you maintain that energy? You know? Now, Mary Morrissey said to me, and this is very wise, this is the first key point here. She goes back to the power plant. Now, the power plant doesn't have energy. It creates energy. So in other words, it's up to you and me to create the energy throughout the day. We're creating energy. I just got back from hiking in the Rocky Mountains with my entire family. And you would think that I led a hike up to about 10,000 feet. And if you look here, this is where my foot was in April, in this boot. So back in April, my thought was, I'm going to have to cancel and not lead that hike. Then a little voice in here said, what makes you think? Are you projecting that your foot will still be broken in July? You're creating a July broken foot. And that's the, I have mentors that get on my case all the time. So I like immediately visioned myself on that hike, on the mountaintop, walking with no pain, no pain at all, and moving upward. Well, before I left for Colorado, and hi David, I know you're in Colorado, I took my boot off and I planted my bamboo plant in the boot, knowing that this is the rise zone area. This is what got me into the vision of not only climbing that mountain and leading that group, but also with a stronger foot than it has ever had in its life, which is your bamboo, you know. And so I have this here to remind me. Hey, Jenny. Jenny, you joined us from Austin. I love it. Okay, so tip number 1. The power plant doesn't have energy. You don't have energy. You create energy. And the way to create that energy is to constantly, throughout the day, get connected with your source. Now, where is the source of your energy? Type in comments if you know the source of your energy. Okay, I'm looking for Cynthia to type in. We were just talking about this yesterday. Who and what is connecting to your source? Yes, Paula, hi. Okay, so we're getting connected to our source throughout the day. Okay, and I'll tell you, climbing that mountain with that thing was just the easiest part. Yes, higher power, Cynthia. There you go. So we're getting connected to our higher power all throughout the day, in no matter what event, connecting to the source. All right. So easier. So I'm going to challenge you to comment below or comment on this page more times when you know you've connected with the source, when you felt yourself energy-wise getting lower, energy-wise getting into that depression, energy-wise saying, I can't do it, I'm too fat, I'm too ugly. Well, never, I'm not too ugly, but you know, whatever it is, in taking a pause, time out, connecting with the source. That was tip number 1. Tip number 2, okay, with creating energy. There's 3 magic words, and Kathleen Kinney, and those of you who know me, and Jenny, you all know these magic words. It's always nice to be reminded of it. Hi, Irene. Where are you coming in from? I'm so glad to see we have a community here. Amen. Hit some likes and loves. Let's see some loves out there. We're getting more and more people to join us on this live event. Okay, up until now are the 3 magic words, okay? So here you go. I'm going to give you an example. I was out, I had volunteered, and I love it, to hang out. Oh, there you go. Cynthia Roden says, just this morning for a few minutes, then thought to myself, change my thought. God is with me, and I am not alone. You rock, Cynthia. Okay, so here we go. I was on a hike. I volunteered to babysit my 3-year-old granddaughter. She was up in the mountains with us, right? You got this picture of Anna, 3-year-old? Okay, so I'll tell you, that required a lot of energy. So I was in this mode of exploration. We drove up really high into this little town called Gothic, and it's a research laboratory for wildflowers. And I'll tell you what, there was snow. She'd never seen snow before. It was so cool. And so my energy level was like, woo, boy, because she had all these questions, and I'm like, no. Up until now, I would say I don't have energy to hang out with a 3-year-old. I love, 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 okay? And then I said, no, up until now, I don't have energy to hang out with a 3-year-old. Now, I connect with Source, and I have enough energy to turn everybody on. So I asked her, this was so beautiful, I'm so glad I had switched my state. And I said, Anna, you know how to make a snow angel? And she said, yes, Nana. You lay down in the snow and you flap your hands like this, and when you get up, you are a snow angel. I'm like, yeah, you got it. She learned that from Curious George in a book, I guess. So, the second tip, up until now. Catch yourself altering the day. Up until now, I would let this drain my energy. Now, I connect with Source. I move forward with unlimited energy. Tip number 3, okay? We're almost there. Hey, Flo. Glad to see you. Tip number 3 for creating energy. Okay. Now, your energy and your connection is right here. Always with you, your breath. All right? So we take a deep breath in and out. And knowing that there's a power within you that is much greater than any circumstance, any condition, any situation. Connect. Ooh, I'm grateful I'm alive. And you do that up to like 6 times or even more until your whole state Your mental state is change. Sometimes it takes a cool song. I know a race, it was a 5K race up in the mountains. Oh, hey, look at all those loves. I love it. Hey, Susan Walsh, North Carolina, in the house. All right, so the third one is the third tip. And if you're just joining us, it's all right. You can hop on and re-listen and then share it with all your buddies. I would love it. But so now the third tip is creating state. Now, what is that? I just created a state. I left Texas, which was 100-some degrees, and moved to went up to the state of Colorado. That was creating state. You don't have to really do it like that. So, creating state. One way I love to create state, I have a whole playlist of iTunes. I can go in, and sometimes it takes just flipping on a good tune, creating state. Susan, on the way back from Colorado, Jody and I were creating state with this cool song, Los Angelinos. And that's Susan Walsh and I's late song. And you know, when that song's on, there's just no way that I can get in a negative energy or a plummeting energy. I can flip that and I get all the Los Angelinos and all the fun times. So there's your 3 tips for today on creating energy. The first one, power plant doesn't have energy, it creates energy. The second one, 3 magic words, up until now, and then now. And the third is to change your state. And you are in charge of your state at all times. I want to put a shout out right here before I end to this cool, see this picture? Little present from my friend Susan Walsh for Christmas. This is my word for the year. You might want to also get a word that describes the energy letter, describes your state that you would love to be in all the time, most of the time. Keep that word on a frame, picture, have that be your mantra. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Okay, so here's a little call to action for you for today. First of all, thank you all for joining. Second call to action, share, share, share. If you know someone or on your page that you would love this little tidbit. And the third one, message me if you would, with some different topics you'd like to have me explore on some Facebook Lives. For those of you who do submit, I'm putting together some contests here. And just knowing that for today, I love it. Susan Walsh said, go to Walmart and have them create a canvas from your photo. Thanks, Susan. All right, so just for today, dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly. What if you knew that that was your only task today? And then comment below, Facebook me, whatever, message me, and we'll start out to play around with these Facebook Lives. Oh, Susan, shout out to Jane Simpson. All right, we connect. There's so many ways we can connect. Let's keep this a high vibrational day. Thank you so much for starting out your day with me, Judy Matejek, award-winning life mastery consultant with my word freedom. Make it a great day. Love you guys.